How would I explain video games to a person like Leonardo da Vinci or Leonardo da Vinci? Okay. Leonardo da Vinci kind of pioneered, it's a technique, he pioneered photography because it's thought that he used a technique of pinhole cameras to paint some of his works. This is a theory anyway, that he pioneered photography. So he was on the cutting edge of technology of his day.
You know, he created, you know, more than just beautiful like works of art. He created, you know, machines, helicopters, like, you know, flying machines. You did so much more than that.
I guess would be dependent on how much he was willing to look into it and learn. Whether was he scared of it or would he be fascinated by it?
I would say interactive moving stories. Because, you know, 9 times out of 10, like, well, I would say at all times there's some kind of story, you know, to the video game, whether it be just in the context of what you're doing in the game or, you know, kind of what it means to you. It's like an ongoing thing.
I would try to actually show him. The trick would be getting him to pick up a joystick and giving it a try with an open mind.
I'm not sure how I could really explain it to him other than to have him play it and experience it for himself.
I didn't know the guy personally, so I don't know if he had an open mind or not. I would think he would, but I don't know, we might have like a Bill and Ted's moment there, you know? Maybe they'd be scared of it and maybe they'd embrace it, you know?
I think there's a stigma behind video games where a lot of people who aren't into video games just see, you know, just one small fraction of video games. But like, again, this is just all perspective, right?
If you spend any amount of time like really getting into like a crafted experience and like really like going through like what these people have spent a big chunk of their lives creating, you'll understand that it is absolutely a creative process.
I think most of the people that dismiss video games as art, they're assuming, they're buying into the misconceptions, the media-driven misconceptions that are out there, that this is just some kid's toy.
It's all about the transition and the transcendence of the medium through art and how that plays out.
Art to me is the artist communicating to the viewer through a medium of some sort.
I believe the sooner that everyone kind of embraces video games for what they are, is that they're video games and they do have an intrinsic artistic value, the better off we're going to be, you know, as a society, as fans of video games.